What up?
You're here with the originals, the OGs. Handsome Shrek.
Hashtag the big OG. That's stands for the big old guy, per my nephew. Hashtag big OG.
Boom, big OG. And Shorter-In-Person is here. The short OG, the SOG. Not to be confused with SOB, so don't even try it, damn it. But we're back. It's been way too long since we've gotten together, just the two of us. We're back in our original digs, the small conference room.
AKA the dungeon.
The dungeon. I don't know, this chair is kind of squeaky. I don't know what the hell's going on over here. Maybe that COVID weight.
Oh, I know all about that COVID weight.
Yeah, it got us all. It's got us all. But we're on the right path to get back on track.
Definitely.
All of
definitely.
that. So that's the important thing. We understood what's been going on for the last 18, 19 months, and now we're gonna get right.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That is the most important thing. So what the hell's been going on with you, man?
Yeah, we're pregnant. We're having a baby.
Oh, so that's the weight that you're talking about over there.
And the wife has some jokes.
Yeah.
She says there's only one person in this household that's getting pregnancy diabetes, and it ain't me.
Damn. Where's the love? Lord have mercy.
It was said with all love. It was actually the funniest joke ever.
Yeah, man, that daddy weight is serious, man. It's kind of like that freshman 15 that you put on.
Oh yeah, that's good. We're correcting. Course correction.
Course correction. We're doing this. We're making it happen. That's good stuff. When are you guys due?
We are due at the end of January.
Oh yeah, so
it's close.
It's getting close.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, blinking to be there. I mean, hell, we got Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and before you know it, New Year's.
New Year's, and then baby.
Baby.
Are you guys all ready? Have you gotten the nursery together? And
so this week is hashtag nursery week. I'm doing a lot of hashtags today. I don't know why.
A lot of hashtags. Hashtags are the shit. That's how people find you.
You know why? I've been watching that show You. And
don't spoil it! Don't spoil it! I have not seen this season yet.
Well, season 2, the his neighbor, the one girl, would always do all the hashtag stuff.
Yeah.
So that was just fresh because we watched season 1, season 2, right into season 3, right when it rolled out.
Okay. Good.
So I'm not gonna spoil nothing.
Yeah, don't. Please don't. We don't want to be like whoever the hell spoiled the Eternals post-credit scene this past week.
What? They got spoiled?
Oh man, they had and don't worry everyone, this is not a spoiler. I'm just going to tell you that it's been spoiled. But they had the premiere this week, and some dumbass tweeted out or wrote in an article, this is a legit news service, what the spoiler was, but put it in the heading of the article. Just totally dumb. Yeah, so that's
intentional.
It had to be 100%.
No, that guy's
we're talking about him right
that guy's working for DC.
Fandom. I got you, Marvel. I got you.
Take this.
But yeah, so that happened this week. So kind of silly, but you know, I'm still gonna go and see it. I have my tickets already, so we're gonna go see it.
That's this weekend? It rolls out?
I guess, in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So we got a Thursday night.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
We're going on Thursday. That's what the boys and I have been doing for the last couple big movies. You know, we get the tickets early, the seats all the way in the back, and then this time, main chick is even coming. Oh yes.
What?
Oh yes. Oh yes. And she's not into the superhero stuff at all, but she's gonna roll with us this time, so should be a lot of fun.
Well, what makes these guys superheroes anyway?
I have no idea. We'll see.
That's what we're going to find out. Oh man, I hear a lot of people talking about Dune.
Yes, I think that premieres today,
Yeah,
and it's on HBO Max, which we have. So maybe we'll watch that this weekend.
So that has what, Jason Momoa in it?
Yes.
And was it Zendaya or something?
Yes, Jason Momoa, Zendaya, Bautista is in it.
So what is that even about?
I have no idea.
All I did was
it was a book, and it's been made into a movie 3 or 4 times. So it's a pretty big deal. They're saying about this.
I don't know. I just see people floating in the preview,
Mm-hmm.
and I see they all have like this little like nostril.
Yes.
Little. You know what that reminds me of?
What?
And they stole it. They definitely stole it.
It's a steal situation.
It's a steal situation.
Thievery.
Because they didn't realize people actually watched the movie. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I'm gonna see if you can't get it too.
Okay.
It has what's the name of the guy? Pulp Fiction.
Samuel Jackson.
John Travolta.
Oh, Travolta. Okay.
He's an alien
Oh
race.
my gosh, yes, I know what you're talking about. That's that movie that he made
Yeah, and
based on his religion and all that stuff.
He has like the little nostril thing that all
Yeah.
the humans have the nostril thing they're breathing through.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't know what that movie's called.
I don't know what it's called, and
Obscure.
I don't think I ever saw it. I know it was universally panned when it came out, but yeah,
That's where they stole it from.
that's where it came from.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because Dune is a pretty old intellectual property, so
Maybe it's the same alien
from
race.
what I understand, and again, I haven't read the book or seen any of the previous incarnations of the movie, so I don't know exactly what's going on. But I do know that it's a pretty old IP.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice that the Got Talent competition has been extended now?
Oh, I saw that.
It's shady business. Shady because you were totally going to win that thing.
Oh yeah. Now someone's gonna go out there and kick a 45-yard field goal.
Yeah, just to spite you.
Oh yeah.
So just so our listener
Our
our listener understands, you went out and kicked a field goal as your talent for this year's competition.
Yep.
Got to tell you, it was pretty impressive to see that.
I'm disappointed in myself. I used to be able to do so much more, but it's been 12 years.
Yeah, so it's been a while,
It's
and
been
of course
12 years.
you're now with the gestational diabetes.
Oh, absolutely.
You got all those issues going on. So the funniest thing about that morning was I pulled up, and as I pulled up, I saw everyone else pouring out of the building, and I'm thinking, okay, well, shit, they've staged a walkout, and nobody told me. So what are we gonna?
Oh man!
It's like I didn't bring a sign. I don't know what to do.
Oh shit!
So I said, well, what the hell's going on? And they're like, all right, we're gonna go watch Handsome Shrek kick this field goal. Now? This is the plan? It's now? We're doing it.
Apparently that's what it was.
Man, when we pulled up and saw you stretching and rolling around.
Dude,
we knew it was serious.
I had to cut my my warm up like 25 minutes short because obviously we're in work. Oh man, I'm still sore from it, believe it or not.
I bet.
Yeah, the Achilles does not feel good.
But you made it, and at the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, but
You wanted more. I understand.
I understand. You
probably would have had more if you had set a damn thing up in the middle of the field instead of off to the side. Randomly off to the side. It wasn't even on a hash. It was just randomly off to the side.
Yeah, it's.
And you kicked it straight and missed it straight.
Well, it went exactly where I was lined up for.
Right.
I was expecting a little bit of a draw.
You didn't check the wind.
A little bit of a draw, not a fade. My kicks have a little bit of a draw to it. I was trying to split it right perfectly and bring it right across, but the problem was I wasn't having the same pop, and usually I would also have the pop and it'd be real high, and that's where that natural draw would come into play.
Mm-hmm.
So what you saw was basically like the golfer doing a nice little chip shot.
So what we'll do is we'll run this back. We'll run this back once we get back on track with our health and fitness. We'll run it back and we'll go out and we'll do this again.
Light it up for a podcast.
Now we're talking shit. So we'll kick field goals and then we'll also do the cigars that we still haven't done. We're like Shit, this might be over a year now since we were supposed to have been doing
That's okay.
the cigars, and it is still sitting on my desk over there.
That's
so.
okay. That's well, hey, and you know, if it comes to the end of January, you'll be getting another cigar.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I love it. Yes, sir. What else the hell is going on?
Crazy happenings. You see what happened yesterday in Hollywood?
Yeah, some sort of the gun went off, or again. Like, how does that happen?
Well, you
so
know,
weird.
Alec Baldwin's crazy ass. He was probably drunk. Picked up a prop gun. Well, from my understanding of what I read, it was a prop gun that wasn't checked beforehand, and it had live ammunition in it.
Makes no sense to me.
Nope.
There should be nothing live on the set. Period.
Especially when you got crazy ass Alec Baldwin walking around.
Well, it could have been anyone. I mean, if you think about it, it could have been anyone. So I think back to when I was in the military and how many times we went to the range and how many times we had our weapons and used blanks and things like that. And it's always double, triple, quadruple check to be sure that nothing crazy can happen. And we were just a bunch of yahoos running around. But when it came time for safety and shit like that, we were on it. So I don't understand how things like this can still happen on sets, especially after what happened with Brandon Lee and all the other crazy stuff that's been going on.
I mean, hell,
it doesn't make any sense.
The gun in the fictional show Squid Game had more safety involved in it. He's like, I know. Which the guy, it's funny. It's just like the song. Did you see the SNL song for Squid Game?
No, because we were watching SNL the other night, and we hadn't yet finished Squid Game. So when it came on, like, there's going to be some shit here. So we quickly went past that to get past it. So now, I'll go back and take a look. Well, it's a great show, by the way.
They joke really about the front man looking like Dr. Doom.
He did, yes. With his dumbass voice. Like,
I know you, your gun is a standard issue. You have one empty chamber, two blanks, and you fire 3 shots.
Like what?
Like, I didn't
had to break out the abacus. Like what the hell? What? You had 1,000 guns in that place, but you just figured that he just had that one standard issue. He couldn't have picked up anything else along the way,
or any more rounds, or
right.
I'm here on an island in a secret facility. Let me change out my 2 blanks and fill that last chamber.
I mean, we won't even get into how he actually got and broke into this thing and all of that stuff. Now, I'm sorry, spoiler alert, because we're talking about this.
No, I'm sorry. Look, Squid Game has gone from number 1 in Netflix. Now, they finally got the number 1 spot knocked. If you haven't seen it yet, season 3 took the spot, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense, because that's a fantastic show.
So if you haven't seen it yet,
shame on you.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, let me put it this way.
We'll put it in the show notes that we're talking about Squid Game.
We appreciate you if you're listening to us before you watch Squid Game.
Oh, yeah. Didn't think about that. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Or maybe this will get you to watch it, because, that always enters the picture. So when you have a big phenomenon like this, kind of like Bird Box a couple years ago, where when something gets popular like this, you'll have a lot of people that will just refuse to watch it just because. Just because everybody else is watching it, I'm not going to. So I'm better than you.
No, it's crazy. Even more so than that, because you definitely have those types. You have the first time I ever seen this phenomenon was with The Walking Dead, and actually Game of Thrones too. It was kind of both simultaneous. I knew a couple people that are exactly like that, but they're like, these are the best shows ever. They're fully committed. They're all in. I mean, they basically want to get the shit tattooed to them. As soon as it became mainstream, they were like, I'm done with this show. Yeah. It's no longer cool because, you know what, everyone likes it.
Everybody likes it now.
That means it must be crap.
Yeah.
Now I got to be cool again and not like it.
Yeah, everybody did kind of rage quit Walking Dead there at that, was that season 6, season 7, something like that.
I rage quit it too, because I thought the writers were cowards.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, I guess they got rid of the showrunner
Mm-hmm.
a couple of seasons ago, and this new one has really been knocking it out of the park. I was late to the game on Walking Dead to begin with, so I came in, I think, in the middle of season 5, and because of course everybody was posting about it, the big twist at the end of that first half.
Mm-hmm.
So I came in for the second half of season 5 and watched all of that, and then went back and binged 1 through 5.5 to get caught up before season 6 started. So I was a little bit late to the game, but I'm glad I got in, and then we've been going strong ever since.
Yeah.
Even watched all the dumb offshoots that have come so far, and some of them have been crap. So.
Dude, speaking of zombie stuff, did you see that I'm trying to think, maybe it's Prime. I think it's a Raccoon City Resident Evil show, like a legitimate show that's supposed to show like the precursor events for Raccoon City, but it's a live action show. It has it has I don't know the actor's name. He plays in a lot of stuff. It's funny, I always reference, if you've seen Green Arrow, the guy who plays Green Arrow, the main actor, his cousin. And that's how I always referenced it.
Is that one Amell?
Yeah.
Steve Amell or something?
Steve Amell.
Yeah.
It's his cousin. He's the kid that played in that horror movie, The Babysitter or whatever. He was the jock. He's the guy that played in Uploaded. He plays in a lot of random stuff.
Upload is a great show, by the way.
Yeah, but so you know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Do you know his name? I feel like no one knows.
It's Robbie. Robbie now, yeah. So Stephen
okay.
Robbie. There you go.
There you go.
Boom. So I do know his name.
Wow. All right.
Only because Upload, I don't watch it. I watch it. Because she's super hot.
But what I'm saying is, he shows up in a lot of shows, and it's just like, I know you from stuff, but I don't know your name. But I think he's in that. I'm pretty sure he plays Leon. In the Resident Evil.
So it's what's the show's called Resident Evil, or is it?
I think it's Resident Evil or like Raccoon City or something like that. Mm-hmm. It might be Amazon Prime. I saw a preview for it. Okay. And I don't know what
so many streaming services
I know
now that I can't even keep it all straight. So
I mean, we just got an email because now me and the wife are like, what do we watch? We've binge watched everything.
Yes.
And apparently there's a new show on is it Paramount or
Paramount Plus?
Maybe it was Peacock. It was Peacock, and it's some new teeny bopper show. But it's like apparently a girl gets pulled to a different dimension of monsters or something.
Oh shit! You're talking about something else. What is it? What is pulled to a dimension of monsters? Yes, so we're going to the Google at this point because we don't know shit.
I don't know. What did you think I was about to
I
say?
thought you were talking about this thing is called One of Us is Lying or something.
Oh, what is that about?
My son watched it, and he said it's fantastic. Apparently, some kids, I may have this wrong, but I think the kids go into detention. I think it's 5 of them go into detention and only 4 come out. One's dead, and they're trying to figure out how the person got killed or died. And
whoa! So it almost sounds a little bit like those Archie comic shows, like the what is it?
Riverdale
or something. Yeah. I only seen the first season of that, and then I was like, I couldn't get into it.
Is that a CW show?
No, that's is that Netflix? I think it's Netflix.
Okay.
It's called The Girl in the Woods.
Pretty original.
Monsters are real. Just in time for Halloween, discover a secret door that leads to a monster dimension in this new supernatural teen thriller.
Ooh.
I don't know.
So you kids are going to watch that?
We are pulling at straws right now. I mean, we almost put on a Halloween show that was like rated G, and we're like, what's going on? Like, this is for little kids.
Yeah.
It was like Spy Kids, but with Halloween.
So it's almost time for Ozark to come back, so that'll be back
soon,
in January, I think.
All right.
But yeah, it's so many streaming services now, and then there's still the programs that come on terrestrial, regular TV, and then it's sports season. Basketball just started. Hockey's going on.
Dude,
the footballs.
I notice, and granted, I don't mean to segue into any kind of crypto talk or any kind of market talk.
Crypto market.
But you mentioned NBA.
Yes.
It's crazy that
Top Shot NBA thing.
Well, did you know Coinbase has teamed up with the NBA?
Yeah.
And there's like different cryptocurrencies have like Anchor, for instance, is one of them that has partnered up with, I think, the Sacramento Kings. I was like, this is crazy that some of these are the mainstream doesn't know about certain cryptocurrency, and it's popping up everywhere now.
Yeah,
it's wild.
The only issue is I think at some point it's going to be just way too many. It's going to be insane. Well, and then at some point it's going to get regulated, and
that's the thing. I don't think it'll ever get regulated. But I tell you what, everyone from El Salvador, that Bitcoin, man, they're all rich as hell right now. That thing's going up to 100,000.
Yeah, man. I love it.
Oh,
that's the good stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's all we want to do is we want to make that money.
Yeah, man. Money is good.
Yes, cash is king. But man, we got Halloween coming up.
We do. You have your costume for the company costume thingamajab?
I have my old lacrosse equipment. So I could put on my lacrosse helmet, maybe get a ripped up shirt, throw some blood on it, and just come in here as a zombie lacrosse player. All right, what are you thinking?
Well, I have my costume already. It is phenomenal. I'm hoping that we have some sort of a contest because I will win the son of a bitch.
So real quick for context for our listeners, what's our theme?
The theme is sports this season. Lord have mercy. Sports this year. And you can
mix horror.
You can mix some sort of horror into it. I was thinking, of course, after we watch Squid Game, is that why don't we all just get green tracksuits with numbers on it?
Red light, green light. I like that a lot.
But I've already got my costume. Now, I'm crazy enough to switch out at lunchtime.
What kind of costume?
Because my costume is hot as hell. I'm not spoiling it, boys and girls.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
You just gotta wait till next week.
This is ridiculous.
You gotta wait till next week, my friend.
Man.
You're gonna love it though. You're gonna love it. I think you you'll get the reference right off the top. Other people might be like, I'm not sure, but you're gonna get it right off the top.
Oh, you got me excited for it.
Oh yes.
I don't know. I love Halloween. Halloween's a nice, fun time of the year.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you see Netflix? They actually rolled out more of their the movies that made us, and they rolled out the big three. What I consider the three biggest Halloween icons. We got The Shape, which is, AKA Michael Myers. We have Jason, or Friday the 13th. Not necessarily Jason. And then you have Fred Krueger. Did you watch any of those, the movies that made us, or anything like that?
I've seen, I've seen all the movies, but I haven't seen. This is a Netflix. Separate.
They just
thing.
Just released episodes for each one of those.
Okay.
And dude, so think back to Friday the 13th. What is the sound cue for Jason?
Is he the one?
Yeah. Do you know what that actually is?
No, what is it?
Oh my god! So and this blew my mind. And if a listener out there, if you can guess this with that, and you can honestly say that you didn't watch that first, that documentary, put it in a comment. Wait, pause 5 seconds.
We'll pause.
All right, unpause. So because the very first Friday the 13th, the killer wasn't Jason. Jason actually wasn't even a character. It was the mom.
Right.
Well, she is crazy, and then the reveal, she starts kind of muttering to herself or screaming to herself, words that I guess has been implanted in her head that she hear from Jason is or that she's hearing. It's kill her, mommy, and she's saying it over and over again. Well, in editing, when this film was all said and done, they had it all under wraps. They were like, man, this is a big pile of crap. We got, it's just silent. We have no way to know that this is just not a cameraman following around the people, and no way to tell that that's the killer. And they're the guy's musical cue. I'm going to gonna go ahead and give the audience a reason of like, this is when the killer's here.
Oh shit, he's here.
And he couldn't think of what he was gonna do, and then he came back to that reveal with the mom, and she was like, she was muttering, kill her, mommy, and he was just like, she hears voices. So what voices is she hearing in her head? So that you're in the first person of the killer, and you're hearing these like reverberations of these voices. So he went up to the mic, and he used the word kill and mommy, and went up to her and said, K, and it went, K, and then mommy just went, ma, and it became,
oh, nice.
Isn't that the blew my mind? It was just one of those things where I was just like, that is wild. Because
yes, and that shit is iconic now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every one of those things are.
Yeah.
I mean, you think Halloween made made Friday the 13th possible, and Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Who do you consider to be the most terrifying horror movie monster, killer, whatever?
For me, it was always Freddy Krueger, because we went to see, and I think I talked about this before, we went to see Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 2.
Ooh.
At like a midnight show. I don't know what the fuck my brother was doing taking us to see this shit. young Donnie in the movie theater, just scared for his life.
That's wild.
Fucking double feature. Scared to go to the bathroom, so I had to go to the bathroom really bad. It was a hot mess.
You got an extra cup? Dude, I would have to agree with you. I would, if just considering just the big three again. Absolutely, I would say, number one, I would pick Jason. Go ahead, try to kill me all you want. Because it's easy. He's easy. Just don't go to Camp Crystal Lake.
Right.
Done. Done and done. You can live in a world with him. Michael Myers, his ass is creepy, but just...
he only cares really about killing his family.
Yeah.
So.
But when it comes down to him, he walks so slow. As long as you just keep him in your eyesight... He can't do his magical disappear and appear around the corner on you. So just keep him 10 feet or 20 feet away, just out of reach of the knife, and you're good. But that damn Freddy Krueger.
That's right, man. He come at you in your sleep.
Oh, you can't get away from him.
There's nowhere to go.
No, and you can't. Every single movie, we're just gonna try to stay awake.
Yeah.
And then you get those micro dreams, and then your brain shuts down. You're screwed.
Done. Game, set,
so
match.
I got a little excited about the old Halloween stuff.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun, but we'll see how it all goes.
I can't wait to see what
you're... Are you carving a pumpkin too, or nah?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, saving the mess. There's already too much stuff in flux at the house.
Yeah, I bet. All right. Well, that about does it for us. We're gonna make a more of a concerted effort to come at you guys every week now, or come at you one person who listens to us every week.
Smoke them if you got them.
And we'll keep you updated on how we're doing with our fitness and getting back on track, and all the other things we have going on, because it's a lot. We got babies coming, we got new houses coming, we got all sorts of shit going on. So
things are changing.
So that is that. Tell them good night, handsome Shrek.
Good night, handsome Shrek.
Good night, everyone.